Today I'm only gonna be making a short video, but today I'm gonna be making a tutorial to how to get better at Gorilla tutorial, and this is my code always in Gorilla Tag, but still, so I'm gonna just show all you guys how. What the heck?
You guys,
Hey, join. So I'm gonna just make a tutorial of how to just do things like wall running, wall jumping, long jumps, or something like that. So yeah, this is just for those newbies out there that I just started or something.
roleplay, go to
Put me in a
computer.
room. It's like Jimmy, really, bro.
Goof nuts. If anyone wants to do a roleplay, go to computer. No, bro, shut up. Nuts.
Come on. Better not put me in a room. Okay, good. Okay, so today I'm just gonna be teaching people how to do basic tutorial things. I'm not the best or the greatest at Gorilla Tag, but I could do some things. And so I'm just gonna help those out there that can't do simple things like wall running, wall jumping, and stuff like that. Okay, so first, number one, we're gonna try to learn how to pinch climb, because some newbies out there doesn't know how to pinch climb yet. So all you do, grab onto something, put your hands like this, and push and pull down, and that's technically it. And number two, there is something called elevator climbing, and I can't get out of this ice. Let me come on, let me out. Just wait here eating my cupcake. Okay, this is called elevator climbing. The first thing you need to do, if you see people doing this before, that's called elevator climbing. So the first thing you need to do is go on the edge of something like this, put your hand over it, and then move your head, like this is my head going straight, move your head to tilt like this, just tilt it, and then move your hands like sideways like this, just keep on moving like this, moving up to go faster and faster and stuff like that. But remember to keep your head sideways, or else your head will just get in the way. I'm just using my right arm to like push myself up like this. I'm doing this right now with my arm. And that's technically it for elevator climbing. Now, for those pros out there, they know how to do branching. So we're just gonna learn how to do branching. Technically, branching is where you need to use specific strength, specific momentum and speed at the same time, because you have to be careful that you don't go too fast or too far, or do you use too much strength. Like do this, you would like either too far or too low, like to use a specific amount of strength. So like branching is technically like routes, but in midair in a way, but it's kind of confusing in a way. A lot more people would disagree, but in a way, you just like find routes, like jump into one, to another, to another. And if you fall multiple times or the first time, it's okay, because, well, that's how people learn from their mistakes. And you just jump, and just figure out a route that you can do. Like this. Oh, messed up. It's fine. That's how you learn. And number three, I'm losing fingers. Number three, learning how to wall climb. I think that's called again. I don't exactly remember the name, but I'm pretty sure I remember it was the wall climbing. It's where you just find an edge like this, going up like this. So this way, it's really hard for first time people, but in a way, when you start learning it, it'll be easier and easier. So the first thing you do, find a wall like this. You could either try to like slide like this, or just like do like this, but like running like this. So then way like that. And a lot of people do this, is put their hand on the side, push down like this. People just like do that. And the more faster you move them, the more faster you go up higher. But if you move too fast, like this, you lose momentum and you certainly fall. For a lot of people, do this. But for me, I usually do this because I usually do this. Wait, give me a sec. Messed up. I usually do this. It pushes me. Sometimes it pushes me if I go too fast, but it does do the work though. And because that method is just like wall running. Wall running is where you put your arm like this, stick it on the wall, and push down. Right there, it looked like it was small because I didn't have enough speed. So you technically just put your hand on the side of the wall and just start going. If you're a pro, then you're able to do it on very flat walls. But it's really much easier if it's like zigzagged or cornered or something like that, like this. My gosh, I almost got my barrier. Like something like that. Wall running is like the hardest way for newbies out there to learn. Just put your hand like this for wall climbing. If you mess up, just still try to get back. And for newbies out there that still doesn't know the slippery walls, if you see that gray color up there, it's really hard to climb up. Only like extremely pros that are played too much Gorilla Tag or learned how to play Gorilla Tag way too fast. But I prefer this spot if you're learning how to wall run, because you're able to go to that corner and start wall running. And when you know how to wall run or learn how to wall run, you can wall run all over there on top of the stump again, like this. Is the basic stuff. It's easy and very simple. And sometimes some people use wall running as for climbing too on the walls, or just like an extra boost in the up. So like if you're just running away from someone, you could do this or something like that. If you're running away from someone, you could just be like this. Me telling you this right now is very difficult because when you're doing it in the actual game, it'll be confusing, difficult, and very, very stressing because, if you're new to the game, you can't just magically just give someone your skills. So we're going to talk about number 4, juking, the important thing of Gorilla Tag whenever a lava monkey is chasing you. Usually, whenever a lava monkey is chasing you, you should always have routes. For example, if you're going up here, there's a route where if you're right here, they're coming up really fast, you can just jump up here and go to these branches if you know how to branch and know your own strength. And then you can just juke him from right there. Or if a lava monkey's coming at you or branching near you, you can just branch until they can't catch up. Or you just do the wall thing too. And if you know, then you must know about this juke, where you go in the slide and then you move your arm and go back like that. And there's a juke like this too. I messed up. Come on. So you keep your arm through it and then push yourself. It's too late. Come on. I got my berry for a second too. Yeah, I just did it. It was pretty low. And there's like a really rare, well, not really rare, but like some people do this where you just go back there and just put your arm across for like a really good juke or runaway. But it's really hard, not gonna lie. And juking, if you could take advantage like that. If lava monkey's chasing you up behind you, you just run up to a tree, walk up, branch, or just push yourself back. So you can just do this. Oh, I messed up. You just do this. Or you could just, if you can't do I think it's called bear climbing, where you just climb up like this. It's really hard for me sometimes. I'm barely able to do it. Get it? Barely able to do it. That sucked. But if you know a lot more wall climbing, then you just do it with your hand like this. It's really hard sometimes. Come on. Bruh. like that. Or if a lot of strength, you can only do it once. Yeah. So, juking, you just need to find a good route and just take advantage of it, like that, like that. This, you see, like a lava monkey chasing right behind you. Take advantage of it and just go and juke him, like that, or something like that. Especially like this. So yeah, secondly for juking. And number, wait, what was the number? Oh, you're like number 5. Okay, so now we're gonna move on to long jumps apparently, because long jumps are very long to jump through, and at the same time, very difficult to do. Because like long jumps, like if they have powerful arms to push themselves, they're able to like push themselves from here over there, which usually is very hard. Oh gosh, usually too hard too. There's a fast way to get up here by wall running, if you know how to wall run. Oh come on, I messed up. Okay, so usually long jumps are just from like jumping here to over there, which sounds very impossible, but some people that are strong enough or powerful enough to use a whole ton of strength and push themselves, they can actually do it. It's just a matter of jumping higher and pushing yourself as much strength as you possibly can. And that's technically it for long jumps, because well, what else am I gonna say? Like, you need to jump higher or jump lower or something. Okay, now we're gonna move on to running, because nobody has no idea how many times I've seen or heard of some little kids that they don't know how to run properly in Gorilla Tag. Like, even my friend Victor, when he didn't know how to run properly in Gorilla Tag, and every single time I run like this, just normally, he'd just be like, "Bro, how are you so fast now?" That I'm like, running normally. And so, you could either do long jumps right here, like this, or just don't push yourself too high, so you get less air time. Because if you do, you'll be like this. They could easily sometimes get more speed, or catch up to you, because well, they're lava monkeys and they have 2 times more speed than you. Or you could just do this. Just push yourself like this. For me, I don't usually do this method. Or you just move your hands fast as possibly can, like this. It's kind of like Lucy running. No, not Lucy running. Like funny running, like this. Funny running is where you just do this with your arms and just like this. Just miniature walking. Or you just do this, but like really fast on the floor. Just to tell you out there, not Lucy running. Funny running is not fast at all. Like, just running normally is like this. Most people that don't know how to play do this. Like little 5-year-olds or something like that. Do that. Just telling you, don't push yourself like this. Unless if you don't have bigger arms or strong enough power to push yourself like this even further. Okay, and that's technically it. And we're gonna go to Lucy running, which is the 6th one. The second last one of them all. Lucy running for me, too hard. Still haven't learned it. I don't usually play as much Gorilla Tag, but you just technically just do this, but really fast. But sometimes be careful, because your controllers could hit like that, just hit each other. This is where you just do this. Oh, come on. It's kind of hard actually for me, especially for those other players. Yeah, technically like that. It's just like wall running like that. Technically, I could only list here for just a little bit. If there's a big enough corner for me. And for the people out there that just be like, "Oh look, it's a corner, I could pinch climb it." yes, you're actually able to pinch climb it, but you need like big grip, and usually doesn't work sometimes. So illusory running is like the most difficult thing to ever do after wall running. For me, I was a fast learner for wall running, but a short learner for wall climbing. And if you already forgot, which I hope you didn't, is where you just do this. Oh, messed up. But wall running is like the most easiest thing for me, because, well, I somehow learned it really fast. And there's some combos, I mean not combos, like some routes where you can do when you're elevator climbing, like this. Like going up, and then go to the side and push yourself like this. Just wall run. Go as fast as you possibly can. Oh gosh, fell. And yeah, illusory running is pretty difficult. You could try to practice it on like hardwood, because usually just flat things are like easy to like loosely run. But I'm usually used to loosely run on the right, like this. Not on the left though. It's really hard. Yeah, so usually sometimes for me, I could only loosely run if it's like cornered, like that, cornered-ish. Yeah, something like that. I'm already exhausted because of that. But now, the final one. Telling you good routes anybody and everybody that are noob or pro should use. So, route is a thing where you remember where you can go to juke someone or to go quickly. For example, this could be a route where you could just like branch here and quickly escape the lava monkeys if they can't catch up. Oh gosh, I got stuck in the branch. It's like that's one of the routes. Another route, just going from here all the way to over there. Yeah, messed up, but yeah, technically a route right there. Another route. Whenever people are getting chased or something like that, you should usually go and try to like get the high ground or hide, or usually just take the high ground most of the time. Or you just climb up like this, and then just jump to the other side over here. I messed up. Like for a route for me, or like for most people too, you could just come right here from the gazebo and just jump from the branch right here. Come on, how did I miss that again? I usually never missed that before. And you could just jump from the branch. Ah, what the heck, bro? Just telling you guys now, I haven't played Gorilla Tag in a long time, so yeah. And this is just a tutorial for new players. And you just go from there to up here, and so on as you climb up. Oh gosh, I got stuck right there. And so on where you're climbing up. When you have mastered branching, you could technically go anywhere from tree to tree. But just warning you guys, this tutorial won't immediately turn you into a pro, like really fast. This is just showing you POVs of good players and just showing you how they look whenever they're playing. For example, like if they're doing Lucia running or wall running too. So you just put your hand on the wall, put yourself down like this. You could either do it some ways, like either this. It doesn't matter how you put your fist. It should immediately be like this though. Can't be like this, 'cause that's not gonna work. Probably, technically, yeah. But usually my way is just doing this. Just better. And yeah, this is just a tutorial for those players that can't play Gorilla Tag. So, like, subscribe, and I hope I'll see you guys next time. Peace.